All right, welcome to a little walk and talk. Coming up in January, it will have been 2 years since we lost one of our closest friends here on the channel, basically a brother, and Pauly Parker of Dude Was My Challenge. And lately, I've just been thinking about him quite a bit. I don't know why. Maybe I had a dream that I can't remember or something, but he's been in my thoughts a lot. And I just wanted to talk about what a lovely human being he was. What just a friendly dude. What a creative person. You know, when we started Wreckless Eating, I found two channels that were doing what I considered to be the idea that I wanted our channel to be. It was Cult Moo, and it was Dude Was My Challenge. And I sent messages to both of them, and I know it went to Pink on Cult Moo's side, and it went to Paulie on Dude Was My Challenge's side. And I basically asked permission to a degree. I just remember sending a thing just saying, hey, we're kind of doing what you're doing. Don't want to step on your toes. And I just got, yeah, all good, great. And, we'd already been going for a little bit, but I just wanted to make sure, one, I wasn't stepping on toes, but two, I wanted to be their friends. I thought we could do something magical together, all the channels. And, for years we did. The first time that I met him was at VidCon. They came out, the boys from Dude Was My Challenge. And I was it's like we had been friends for years. Specifically, Matt and Paulie. I still like the other boys too, but I really got along with both of them. They were in the sense that Paulie and I both, were the creative minds behind our channels, and me and Matt, we're just like brothers, basically. I mean, Matt is one of the nicest guys, and I just have so much in common with him as a human being. But Paulie and I really connected, and he came back a couple times. They came back for VidCon the following year, and he came out and visited for a Vegas trip. And that Vegas trip was one of my favorite experiences with him. We basically just had him high 24/7. I remember at one point, the drive there, he is just on edibles. He's he's just high as fuck. And he's not used to that, but he was loving it. He loved it. But we were kind of worried about him because he's in the back of the car and he's not saying anything. He's not moving. Usually a ride with the boys to Vegas, you're very jovial. You're just having fun, shooting the shit. And he's back there, he's doing this. And at one point, Chris looks at him and goes, are you okay, Paul? And he just goes, oh yeah, no, I'm having a great time. Basically, he was in the zone. He was just loving looking out the window and feeling that way and whatnot. But another fun little, and this video has no point whatsoever other than I just want to gush over how much I loved Paul. But another thing that happened on that Vegas trip, it's one of my favorite stories from him, was we were leaving a casino. It's late at night, and there's these two black people sitting down on a little bench outside, and I would say they were probably married. It was a man and a woman, a little bit older, and this crazy homeless white guy, just hair's fucked, just in general, he's twitching, not right in the head. He walks up to them as we're walking by, and he just yells the N-word, hard R, multiple times, laughs, and walks away. And Paulie looks at me and Chris, and he goes, isn't somebody going to arrest him? Somebody's got to do something about that. He needs to go to jail. And we all laughed. And his confusion was so genuine. He was like, I don't understand what's happening. And I just didn't know that, the laws are a little different there than here. And we had to explain to him that, yeah, I mean, you can kind of just do that. Here you can you might get punched and there might be consequences from the person that you say it to, but he was so cute because he was just we need to get the police officer over here and deal with that guy. But he had a kind soul. He's just missed, man. I still can't believe that he's just not around. It's one of those things where you you kind of just take for granted your friends that you don't see that often, because you just think that they'll always be there, and then they're not. And so it was nice that I got to talk to Hair Pink recently, and I keep up with Matt all the time. The only thing I would say is just a message of, it's hard, especially as we get older. We have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of stuff that is going to keep you from your friendships. But try, I still try. I'm not great. I still fail all the time. But try to reach out, because you just don't know when that person's going to be around anymore. And yeah, I miss Paulie a lot. And I just wanted to talk about him. So if you have a story about him, obviously most of you didn't know him personally. But if you have a story from like a channel moment of theirs with him, let me know. And I would love to read them. So, all right. Have a good one. Bye.